Telkom Business, behind South African businesses' drive to thrive.
You're watching the Entrepreneurial SME. I'm your host, Mabote. And today, we have Khololo Lekoma, the co-founder of Credipple, an online marketplace bridging the gap between clients and trusted creative digital services. Let's look at the workforce behind this network first.
My name is Khololo Lekoma. I am the CEO and co-founder of Credipple. Credipple is a digital platform connecting businesses to digitally skilled talent on demand for remote work, freelance or contract work. I had a previous business with one of my co-founders. We were hosting events for our university colleagues, friends. But we quickly realized that this business is not going to make the kind of money that we wanted to make. And I think at that stage, it's like 2014. We realized that, man, this tech space, we don't know nothing about tech, we're not even studying tech, but like, there's something happening here. Our first launch probably had like 100 creatives, but today we've got more than 1,500 creative talent on our platform. We tried to not grow too quickly because I think at the end of the day, if your platform is too big, you can't bring enough work opportunities to all of those people. There's no one biggest challenge, and I think that's the one thing entrepreneurs will tell you. Everything is a challenge right now, and it is all of these things compounding. I think community plays a big part in like allowing this ecosystem of entrepreneurs to actually grow. Because at the end of the day, you know, all those problems, they're not going to go anywhere. We must be realistic at the end of the day, you know. So the only thing is that we must provide better solutions as a community. Some of our biggest business highlights, I think number one is obviously just helping our network access work opportunities. I think that's obviously the biggest thing. That's probably our why, is just connecting African youth to work opportunities. I think obviously winning like our first major contract, that's always something that makes you feel like, I can stay in this a bit longer. I don't have to go like into corporate. Yeah, I think entrepreneurship can emotionally damage you. So, you know, I think just trying to keep a level head and not think about too much. I think perhaps the biggest highlight is just trying to provide for my family, if I'm being honest.
Beautiful insight there. Good evening to you. Thank you for coming. You spoke in tech there. You lost me. Are you an agency? Are you an employment agency? What do you do?
So, good evening, Butrams. It's a pleasure to be here. So Credipple is a very simple business. We connect businesses to trusted talent. It's usually contractors or freelancers, and we're not really focused on creating employer-employee relationships. It's usually fixed term or retainer contracts. So yeah.
Define to me this specific person, this contractor, who is this person?
For sure.
What do they look like? What do they do?
Well, for a starter, they could look like you, they could look like me, but most importantly, they have digital skills. So that's everything from digital marketing, software development, content production, writing services.
So that's your niche?
I would say that's our niche, yeah, definitely.
Excellent. So, look, over 10 years now in business, right? You guys have built a reputation in the market. You're moving from 100 digital creatives to over 1,500. How did you manage to build this kind of network?
I think we focused on building trust with a small community of creatives first, and we grew organically from then. So we've been trading for the last 6 years, to correct you there, 6 years. And during that time, we've seen a lot of referrals, people who are looking for work opportunities, who have left employment. They are the ones who then say, I'm looking for a gig or something like that. Yeah. And then they say, hey, Credipple, can I join your platform? A lot of our customers also refer talent to our platform so that they can work with them. So it's been quite a long journey, but fruitful as well.
How do you make your money in that space? Let's for argument's sake say I am called talent. And there's somebody else looking for my work and they connect through you. How do you make your money?
Sure. So we basically take a placement fee on all the bookings. And bookings, we call them if talent is placed onto a project for any kind of period. So we take a percentage of that booking, be it a once-off booking or if it's a retainer contract.
Who
So
pays?
both, actually. So our customers obviously pay, they're the primary customer, but we take a fee from both the talent and the customers on our platform.
Yeah. What differentiates your business from other recruitment businesses?
It's a very good question. So I think the most important thing for us as a business is we believe business is between people and people, and you want to do business with people you can trust. So from everything, from how we engage our customers to how we onboard talent to how we vet talent, it's all about making sure that we can trust you. So that is the key differentiator that drives Credipple's growth, is making sure that our businesses will work with trustworthy professionals.
You mentioned in the inset that you were in the events business before you switched over. Is there a link, or were you just tired of poverty in the previous one?
I think there's a bit of both. So definitely, I think the one thing that ties the two together is the importance of community. I think if you're running an events business, people have to leave their house and come and pay money and come to your location. I think it's very much the same with running a digital platform.
Yeah.
People have a lot of choice in terms of the different platforms that they could join, but because we focused on building a strong community, and I think a community of shared values, I think we need to really stress that, because when you run an internet businesses, there's a lot of choices, but if you see a platform that represents you, represents your values, those are strong foundations to build a community on.
Are there great opportunities in the tech space for SMEs? Are they really? You know, sometimes it looks daunting. If somebody looks from a distance, you think that's not for me.
Well, I think the first thing I'll say is it's never too late to begin. It's never too late to start. So definitely there are a lot of opportunities. I think we must understand we are at the beginning of this phase. This digital growth phase is going to be here for a long time. You see AI, you see big data, you see analytics. I mean, this is just the beginning of the application of these kinds of technologies. So I would encourage anybody who is looking for new opportunities, looking for a new career path, to explore a career in tech, because there's a lot of benefits from it as a contractor.
You speak of shared value now. When you sit with this talent, with this excellent entrepreneur, they're in front of you, they want to get into your platform. What are you looking for? Because 9 out of 10 times people get into these things because we're looking for money, right? What are you searching for from them?
I think when it comes to hiring, at least for us, you know, the most important thing is character. Do you have integrity? Can we trust you? And of course, it's hard to assess for character from a CV or a resume, but we've developed interesting technologies around how we assess talent to see if your character is a fit, if you are a culture fit for our customer organizations. But for me, the character is the defining thing, because you can always go and upskill somebody who has the right character.
Yeah.
But somebody who is skilled and doesn't have the right character, they will never be a fit for our organization or our customers' organization.
I should have asked you this question first. Credipple? Talk to me about the name.
So Credipple comes from the belief that credibility has a ripple effect.
Oh.
And I think for us, when we first started the business, one thing we understood was a lot of young people were challenged with accessing the market.
Yeah.
How do I make a customer know that they can trust me? So it's about, how do I make the customer know I'm credible? So our platform allows you to build that credibility so that you can continue to access more high-value clients the more work you do on our platform.
For credibility's sake, I need to take a break. We will be back very, very shortly with Kholo.